Are you confused about whether you can or can't make your logo in Canva? And if you can make a logo in Canva, well, what can you do with it? What are the rules? Where can you use it? There sometimes seems to be a lot of confusion about whether or not it's okay to make your logo in Canva. And if you need a high dollar looking logo for a low dollar budget, can you really accomplish that with Canva? Well, in today's video, I'm going to answer all those questions for you. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Willow, and I've been using Canva for almost 9 years, and I use it daily for my business. My channel is dedicated to helping people learn all the amazing things that you can do with Canva, especially if you're a small business owner like me. Before we jump into the tutorial, please hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified every week when a new tutorial comes out. Today, I'm going to answer a question that I've been getting a lot. And yes, you can make your logo with Canva. And you can do it all even if you're not a professional graphic designer. There are some do's and don'ts when it comes to making your logo in Canva, but the rules are actually really pretty simple. The confusion may come in if you decide to trademark your logo. If you create your own artwork, you can trademark it. If you only use basic shapes and fonts, you can trademark your logo, even if you make it in Canva. But if you use Canva elements, you cannot trademark the logo. And stick around to the end and I'll explain why. Your logo is an incredibly important part of the branding for your business. Think of it as the face of your business. Your branding is the whole package. It's the whole outfit. But your logo, that's the face. That's what makes a lot of your initial first impression. So it's really important to get it right. And you can do that with Canva. And just a side note here, when it comes to using fonts for commercial use, please be sure to watch my video using commercial fonts legally and how to upload them in Canva next. So let's jump into the tutorial and get started. Canva has all kinds of templates that you can use to create your logo. And to find them, we'll start on the home page and go to the search bar. And we're going to type in logo, make sure templates is selected, and click enter. You can see all the different templates. And like with all the templates in Canva, you must customize the template. You can't take it and use it just as it is. Plus, you want to make sure that it accurately represents your brand. Now, see this little crown? This means it's a pro account template. And a lot of the templates are for the pro account. But you'll find a link in the description below to get a free 30-day trial of Canva Pro. So be sure to grab that and give it a try. As a small business owner, I truly believe the Canva Pro account is an absolute must-have. So to get started, we're going to create a blank logo. So we'll click on the blank logo, the artboard will open. So we're going to start with text. So we're just for now going to add an O and change this font. They have all of the different fonts in Canva. We'll pick this one. Click back on it, Control D. And this time, we're going to shrink that down a little bit. I'm going to set this there. And we want to change colors. So we'll go back to this one and we will pick. Now remember, you can create your custom color by going to the color picker and dragging this to the perfect color. I like that one. So we'll leave that there and then we'll change this color to, okay, those are the colors I like. Now we'll go back to this text and add a little body text because we need to add this. We want to make it a little bigger so that it's definitely readable. And then we need to make sure that the color is on brand. So we'll go back to color and we'll make it the same color as the O. And then go to elements, make a line. We'll add another line. And sometimes getting those lines to really match up can be tough. So hit Control and the plus sign so you can zoom in, get right up on it, and pull the lines together. Now we're going to add another one. And we'll pull this one down here. Okay, so I've got this going, and now I want to make sure that the line, this line, comes right to the end of this word. So I grabbed a guide and pulled it down, and now I know exactly where to end that line. So that's perfect. And then you want the color to be on brand, so you're going to go back and change the color, and then you can zoom back out, Control and minus to zoom back out. Now, if the lines seem a little too thick, don't worry. You can go in, click on this button here, and reduce your line weight to make them thinner. And once you get it to the size you want, select this line, hold down the Shift button, select this line, go back to the button, and make it the same size as the other one. And again, now you can see that you have to change the corner there again. And that's okay. It's not hard. You just zoom in and pull them together. And then Control, zoom back out. And now you have your first logo. Now, if you wanted to download this transparent so that you don't have the big white background, you can do that with a Canva Pro account, which again, I believe if you're a small business owner, a Canva Pro account is an absolute must-have. Go to Share, go to Download. It's selected on PNG. You want to leave it on PNG. Click this button for transparent background and click Download. If you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever a new tutorial is published. And this time we're going to use an element. Like this one. Now this one, I want it to be kind of unique. So I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. And then I'm going to change this color and then slide it over the top. So now it looks like it has kind of an outline to it. And then we'll go back to text, say this is Shay's, let's duplicate that, salon. Now I like that, but I want to change the font. Let's go find a font that we like. Try this one. That's kind of fancy. Oh, I like that. Okay, so now we'll change this one. You want to make this bigger so that it can really be seen. And this is 61.8. Let's make it a little bigger. So 79.6. And then we're going to bring this down here, go back up to the text size, and make it the same size. All right, so now they're the same size. And then we'll change the color to match the brand very quickly. And then I will group these together. So let's ungroup that and kind of pull this down a little bit. So now, if you want an outline similar to this one, highlight the text, Control D to duplicate it, set it right on top, change the color to black, go to Effects, click Hollow, make the thickness much smaller. If you do that and you decide you don't like it, you just come and click on the box, click Delete, and it takes that top layer off, and then you've got the original design back. Now for this one, if you want a background color, you can literally go in and pick whatever color you want. Now on this one, you lose that outline on the element, but I think it looks good. So let's highlight everything and just make it bigger. And then you would download this one with the background. Now let's create another one. Let's use a template so you can see what that looks like. You can click on templates and you can scroll through until you find one you like. So I like this one, and we're going to completely customize this template. First thing we'll do is we're going to change this, and then we're going to change the font. Scoot this over just a tad. Let's go with a color for this one. So we're going to start with a purple, and then we're going to come back up to the color box, and we're going to make this the color we like. There we go. I like the deep purple. So then we're going to change this, and we'll make it all capitals. Change the font to something you like. Let's increase the spacing of it just a little bit. So I would actually like to line all of the edges up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some guides and pull it right to the edge of that P. Then I'm going to grab another one and pull it right to the edge of the dress. So now that I've got the guides where I know that I want the edges to be for this, I'm going to pull this and make it bigger so that the letters come right to the guide. So now it's lined up pretty perfectly. And then we'll change this. And again, we want it to line up. However, I don't like that font, so we're going to make it match the P, and we'll just pull it. Now that the edges of the text box match the guidelines, we're just going to increase the font. We want to match this text with this color. And now Control D to duplicate, and we need a contrast. Let's edit the image. We're going to go to duotone, and there is this color, but we need to change it. We need to lighten it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and put in white. And then with this, we're going to click on the color box, and we're going to drag this to a lighter purple just to give it some really nice contrast. I like that one. Click apply. Now it's finished. Now we'll slide this one back over. Scoot this one, make it just a touch bigger. There we go. And then we'll slide this one. There we go. Now we have a little outline, and we'll take the lady in back and go to duotone again. And this time we're going to just make it the dark purple and click apply. So we'll take this text and we should match it to this lighter purple for a little more contrast. And you can see it gives you that color here in the photo colors. Just click on that. And now you have created a logo out of a template, and you've completely customized it. And then I would download this one as a transparent background as well. So go to share, click download, PNG, and click transparent background. And then when you download it, it will be just the logo itself and not the background. Now that we've created some logos with Canva, I've got a little quiz for you. Do you know which one of these logos made with Canva can be trademarked? If you picked this one, you are correct. This one is made with only fonts and basic lines, so it could be trademarked. Now, these two both contain elements from the Canva library, so they cannot be trademarked. The reason logos made with Canva elements cannot be trademarked is because even with the Pro account, you do not get exclusive rights to the elements. And when a logo is trademarked, it must be a 100% exclusive design that nobody else can use. And the Canva elements are not exclusive. No matter what you do with them or how you change them, the basic element is not exclusive. Now you see how easy it is to create a logo with Canva. I hope that I was able to clearly explain the rules for what you can and can't do with a logo created in Canva. If you want to learn more straight from Canva about logos, just go to the bottom right corner of your homepage and you'll see the little help button. Click that button and type in logos, and all kinds of subjects will come up. You can read through it, and Canva gives you all the basic rules. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below, and I'll answer you just as quick as I can. You'll also find a link in the description for my 223 Canva Elements Keywords ebook. Be sure to grab that. It'll help you find all kinds of really neat elements that you don't typically see. And they could be really helpful in creating your logo too. Now, if there's something that you would like to see a tutorial on, please don't hesitate to post. Leave it in the comments. Or if you have a question, leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you just as quick as I can. I'll be back next week with another tutorial. Until then, have a great week and enjoy your Canva.